November decorations. Transform your home for the coziest month of the year. Feature image. A beautifully decorated living room with autumn tones rust, mustard, deep burgundy, knitted throws, pumpkins, candles, and soft lighting. November is a one-of-a-kind month in the calendar, as it lies between Halloween and Christmas celebrations. Most of the time, this month that is not celebrated can still be nice if decorated and enjoyed. It is very nice to have some November decorations that are among the natural beauty of the season, and to celebrate it with no hurry to the next holiday. November is the time of gratitude, gathering, and cozy warm homes as the days get shorter and the air becomes crisp. November can be defined as a mood calmness and excitement intertwined. The beauty of November home decor lies in its versatility and discreet charm. One can't really compare October's drama or December's splendor with November's tranquility, but rather the slowdown to the subtle changes all. One thing that makes autumn home decor so important from a design point of view is its forgiving nature. You are allowed to play freely with themes and color palettes. You can go all out in autumn with rich oranges and burgundy, then shift to winter with cool silvery whites and blues. Or have a harvest-inspired look with wheat, gourds, and everything gourd-friendly. November decorating has been given a clean canvas where rustic farmhouse charm meets modern minimalism, where traditional Thanksgiving home accents are not at all disturbing the peace established by contemporary design sensibilities. The art of November decorations. Finding your seasonal style image 1. A collage or split image showing. Rustic farmhouse would gather sign. Modern minimal neutral palette. Sleek metallics. Maximal cozy setup, layered pumpkins, plaids, textures before jumping to the conclusion to pack all the boxes from the attic or running urgently to the craft store. It is nice to first and foremost consider what type of November house decor suits your personal aesthetic and lifestyle. Are you fond of the warm, rustic farmhouse style with its weathered wooden signs announcing gather in light-colored letters that have been made to look old? Or, on the other hand, do you like the more dignified, posh, and luxurious approach with metal accents and stylish brown-tinted colors? Or, more likely, you are a person who can't get enough of cozy seasonal decor, and so you are completely in the more is more group. Thus, you are ready to take out every pumpkin pin and plaid throw pillow that you can find. It's pretty much a choice where no one can go wrong. November's very much open to different decorating styles. The secret of November decorating is layering with warmth and texture, which not only makes your home inviting, but also doesn't occupy much space or cost much. The first step is to think about your current color scheme and how the November neutral full color palette can work with, rather than against what you already possess. For example, if your house has cool minimalistic colors during the year, then why not use November warmth in textiles such as chunky knit blankets, velvet cushions, or a table runner of deep color instead of completely redoing the decor of every room. Conversely, if your decor already comprises warm, eclectic vibes, then November is your green light to go all the way into the cozy town of maximalism. The decor for November, an often underappreciated aspect, is the role that scent plays. It may not be a visual decoration, but the aromatic dimension of your space is very important in establishing the typical November ambient. No matter if you are using candles, essential oil or just boiling a pot of water with orange peels and spices on the stove. The use of more than one scent will not only make your space look good, but also create an immersive seasonal experience. Warming up your living room with November decorating magic image 2. A coffee table or mantle with layered decor. Mini pumpkins, pine cones, candles, warm-toned pillows and throws. Fireplace with garland optional. The living room is the most important part of the house, where people spend most of their time, and this makes it the best place to start your late fall decorations for November. It is better to start with the bigger furniture pieces, and then keep on going down to the smaller things like accessories. Instead of the summer throw pillows in light fabrics, use the winter ones in heavy fabrics. Velvet, faux, fur, or wool with the colors of rust, burgundy, mustard yellow, burnt orange, and warm chocolate brown. The pillows are going to be the major change, requiring the least effort in your room, and at the same time, adding visual and tactile warmth. Your coffee table offers one of the best spots in the room for creating a November-themed vignette that will catch everyone. Ellas You can put a wooden tray or a shallow bowl filled with natural elements like mini pumpkins, gourds, pine cones, acorns, and dried leaves, as well as arrange your candles of varying heights, pillared candles and mercury glass holders, or simple tapers and brass candlesticks. Both work beautifully. The walls and vertical spaces should be taken into consideration as well when planning the living room November transformation. This is an amazing opportunity to change the wall art, replacing the brighter summer pieces with works that resemble November's deeper and darker palette. If you're fortunate enough to have a fireplace, you can show off that mantle with a beautiful garland made of faux fall leaves, berries, and maybe fairy lights. And then put candles, small pumpkins, or even vintage lanterns to complete the look. Your living room furnishings will be the focus of your house in November, and you will not be able to avoid the cold weather. This is the right time to use your comfiest blankets and throws, which could be on your sofa's back or in a basket beside your favorite chair. Try to find rugs in traditional autumn patterns or rich, solid colors that go with your space. Your window treatments can also be updated. If you had light curtains during summer, you might want to change them for heavy, warm-colored drapes that not only help keep your home warm but also support the cozy November mood. Replacing bright white bulbs with warmer-toned ones and placing table lamps in dark corners. And all of a sudden, your living room goes from being an ordinary room to a sanctuary of November, creating a cozy November haven in your bedroom. Image 3. Bedroom with jewel-toned bedding, emerald, garnet, navy, layered blankets and pillows, soft lighting lamps or fairy lights. Though the bedroom may not be the most visited space in the house, like the living room, the money spent on the bedroom autumn makeover in this particular space will surely make you more comfortable each day, and you will also enjoy the season more. The bedroom is a place where you can make a super cozy, comforting, and healing environment, and by doing so, you will be accepting November's gentle and subtle invitation to slow down and hibernate just a bit. First off, we have the bedding that can do wonders, and it is also the most drastic change that you can bring to a bedroom. Replace the sheets and coverlets with soft summer fabrics for warm ones, with rich textures. A luxurious duvet in a deep jewel tone like sapphire, emerald, or garnet will not only create a stunning base, but also, when layered with quilts, throws, and of course, lots of pillows of various sizes and textures, will make the place super comfy to be in. Remember not to be shy when it comes to mixing prince plaid, houndstooth, cable knit, and solid velvets can all get along if they are sharing a similar color palette. The wall decor in bedrooms usually caters to the individual taste. Therefore, November is a perfect time to exchange or add art pieces or photographs that are about the season in some way or other. A wreath placed above your bed or on your bedroom door will always speak of November's beauty, while at the same time, if wreaths are too formal for your taste, then you can think of a wall hanging of macrame made with full-colored yarns, or natural ornaments like birds, feathers, or dried flowers. Let us not forget the window treatments. They too are part of the decor and will be quite significant during November as the mornings will be darker than in the summers. Hence, one might want to make sure that the curtains do a good job of darkening the room, but at the same time are easy to pull back. When you want to let the precious afternoon sunlight in, kitchen decoration ideas that celebrate November's harvest bounty. Image E4. Kitchen nook or a table featuring dough ball tray with apples, pears, and pumpkins. Tiered tray with seasonal mugs, towels, and candles. Warm lighting around a breakfast table. The kitchen area is most likely to be the first one to get the November kitchen styling because it is really easy to associate the month with harvest, cooking, and Thanksgiving preparations. The best November kitchen decor showcases the aesthetic appeal, but at the same time, it is functional as well. Since this is a working space where you might want to have easy access to your coffee maker at 6 a.m. without having to go through 17 decorative gourds. Begin with your kitchen table or breakfast nook, as they can be the perfect place for a November centerpiece. A long wooden trough or dough bowl filled with an assortment of pumpkins, gourds, apples, and pears shows an abundant harvest that looks intentional and beautiful, while being remarkably simple to assemble. You can create more interest in the display by mixing the produce with candles, sprigs of fall foliage, or bundles of wheat. The kitchen countertops have mainly served the purpose of a place where the household always puts together the mail, keys, and other unidentified objects, but November is perfect to shape these areas more consciously. A tiered tray is an idea that gives seasonal decor horizontal storage to combine it with small pumpkins, flickering candles, full-scented soaps, or even nice-looking seasonal dish towels rolled and displayed like a boutique home goods store. Coming to dish towels, the substitution of your everyday ones, with November-themed options in rich plaids, harvest patterns, or warm, solid colors, is maybe the easiest and least expensive way to bring seasonal cheer to your kitchen. Hang them beautifully from your oven door handle, and all of a sudden, you look like a person who has their life under control. Your kitchen lighting for early winter is also worth a thought. If pendant lights are placed over the island or the table, consider the temporary exchange of the bright white bulbs for warmer tones. That'll make the space feel cozier during the evenings of November when darkness prevails. Outdoor November decorations that welcome guests and celebrate the season. Image 5. Front door with mums, pumpkins, wheat wreaths, wooden crates, lanterns, stacked gourds, soft lantern or dusk lighting. The first impression your home creates for guests and people passing by is given by the outside of your house, thus making the November decorations outdoors particularly impactful for the setting of the season's mood. The good thing is that November outdoor decorating is found right in that sweet spot, as it is between the spookiness of Halloweenese theatrics and Decemberese commitment to covering every inch with light so you can be subtle yet still very much in the season's spirit, classy and low maintenance. Kicking off the outdoor November decorations, the talk of the town is the good old mums, and that is one reason they are the hardiest and most colorful plant available, along with the fact that they can sustain through almost any autumn condition, and they come in a variety of warm shades. You can create a more varied arrangement by combining the mums with the ornamental kale, decorative grasses, and trailing ivy, or just place large planters made up of the same colored mums at your front door. If there is room on your front porch, you can do an arrangement of differently sized and colored pumpkins and gourds among 3 levels, some on the ground, some on plant stands, and some around the planters. The aim is to attract the viewer's interests by colors, textures, and heights, rather than just keeping everything in one row as if you were getting ready for neutral pumpkin displays. The front door deserves your utmost attention, as it is not only the entrance to your house, but also the most visible part of the exterior. Big November front door wreaths are the most traditional and timeless choice. Look for models that mix preserved leaves, berries, wheat, and possibly some pheasants or other natural elements, just for the sake of aesthetics. If wreaths are too traditional for your taste, then think of other things, like a hanging basket brimming with autumn flowers, draping a swag of autumn leaves crosswise over the door, or even creating a simple arrangement of twigs with autumn leaves in a tall vase next to the door. Having a yard allows you to do not only the front porch but also the yard in November, thus creating seasonal outdoor accents. A wheelbarrow or an old wagon filled with pumpkins, corn stalks, and blonde mums is a very attractive mini scene that seems intentionally styled rather than like you forgot. Hide your gardening tools. If your front yard has large trees, consider making the naturally fallen leaves into nice piles and hiding pumpkins and blonde mums in them for the effortlessly seasonal look. This is the only time that you can postpone raking and still earn credit for decorating. Pathway lighting can be transformed wonderfully by using which are made from paper bags filled with sand and fitted with LED lights, thus offering a warm welcome to evening visitors without the danger of real flames. Transitioning November decorations through Thanksgiving and beyond. During November, the best smart approach to decorating is to take into account the elements that can easily change from early November to Thanksgiving, and even early December without major The main idea is to choose simple November home ideas that give an impression of being seasonal but do not theme around any single holiday or aesthetic closely. One of the things that color palette decisions sometimes determine is the extent to which your November decorations can transition with the month and the following months. If you go for very orange in colors for Halloween, you will probably have to do a bigger refresh as November goes on. On the other hand, if you prefer deeper and richer tones such as burgundy, bronze, rust, chocolate brown, and earthy tones for home, your decorations will be relevant from the 1st of November through the end of the month and beyond. Choosing metallics in copper, bronze, or gold gives a touch of luxury while being seasonally right for a long period. Besides, incorporating white and cream elements with your warm autumn tones not only creates a good fall to winter transition palette, but it is also aesthetically pleasing, embracing November's cozy spirit while staying true to your style. The house decor for November that is the most successful still showcases your individual taste and personality instead of trying to imitate an unreal standard of what homes should be during this particular season. November elements can be introduced in ways that enhance your current style. A bold and large vase with fantastic branches of fall, a nice and cozy-looking throw made of velvet in a rich jewel tone, or a carefully picked assortment of white pumpkins that gives you the clean look and keeps you in touch with the season at the same time. In like manner, if your taste runs to the area of eclectic maximalism, then November allows you to go all the way with abundance. Get one over on the rules of layering, mixing, and combining the unexpected, and give birth to displays that narrate instead of being ruled. Money always factors into the decision about how to decorate a home, but the month of November is full of chances for high-impact but affordable fall decorations. Quite a few of the elements used in November decorating are provided by nature for free-taking walks and collecting fallen leaves, pine cones, interesting branches, and acorns, and then turning them into lovely arrangements are some of the ways to be nature's child. Thrift stores and estate sales are the places where vintage items are sold, and they are often available for a fraction of the price of the retail ones. These are the items that add character to the November displays. DIY November crafts, such as painting pumpkins, creating leaf garlands, or making simple centerpieces from grocery store flowers, will not only save money but also provide the therapeutic effect of making something different. The underrated art of November decorations not only serve to beautify the place, but also create an ambient, signify the passage of time, and give people concrete ways to celebrate the season's offerings of plenty, gathering, and thankfulness. Decorate your space for November. Whether you are planning your Thanksgiving tablescape months ahead, or just putting together a grocery store flower and pumpkin arrangement madly at the last minute, the process of decorating creates moments of intention and beauty in our otherwise hectic lives. So, say yes to the season's natural colors. Add some warm textures. Light those autumn-flavored candles, and make a home that is inviting and warm for both the residents and the guests. And if by December 1st you have more pumpkins than you know how to use, well, that is what pumpkin soup is for.